The key colors that I've been using, which I've used over the years, and I melt down and remold, is watermelon candy. Basically just a transparent green with, like a watermelon so to speak, with a green, purple, and blue fleck in it. Looks like a little bluegill. Some of the colors, another hot color is a watermelon red. Same bait, just watermelon red. One other color that I didn't have a whole lot of confidence in, and I do now over the last 3 weeks, is gold brim. Same thing, just basically a translucent bait with a heavy fleck. And another one I like to use early in the morning or when it gets overcast, smoking silver. Basically it's more dense and just like I would say just looks like a little baby finger mullet or a small little bass so to speak, but heavy fleck with silver. One key is that I've learned over probably 15 years ago through another tournament fisher, fellow friend. I use 5/0 wide gap hooks, but I use a heavy wire hook. And actually the weight of the hook it helps as far as the weight, let alone the strength of holding on to the fish that will straighten out a fine wire hook. But one thing I did learn is instead of hooking it under the belly as most people would, I hook it through, you have to pop the little piece off, but I come through the top. And just like you would do on the bottom, come through about a 1/4 inch, pop it out the top, and when you come in through, then you're going to twist it. And then your little lock, your G-lock, will lock in the bait there. And then as you come back here, just bunch it up a little bit and just put the barb in just that so slightly. So what it entails is, instead of this bait doing just a twitch here and there, now it's going to twitch, and it's going to jump because the hook being on top instead of being on the belly. And if it's being on the belly, you're only going to get 1 or 2 hook sets and it's going to tear the bait up. This way too, you've got 3 different, if it tears here, you can come over to this side and hook it on that side. If that tears, you can come back over here and hook it here. As long as the nose stays intact. But some of the fish we hit out here, they're just not going to fire out of the bait. And as you can see, we have a bottom full of boat of soft plastic that I will remold with custom colors or the same colors, but just remold the bait, melt down and redo. Pro staffer and part of Team Boomstick with Kistler rods. These are G Loomis blanks by Kistler. The one that I like to use a lot out here is their magnesium. It's not the lowest in their line, but it's for action and working the tip. I like it as far as the lengthwise. This is a 7.3, and just the action, the tip. Next one in the line is the Argon. They just came out this one a couple years ago. I like the Argon because it has a little more length, has a little more flip it on this one here. This is not the high-end Kistler rod, but this is their helium. It's their second to the best. Their Z-bone is their best. But what I did on this one here, I have a little weight on here, but this is slower fishing. The sensitivity on this, basically it's a GLX blank made by Kistler rods. But I'm fortunate to be part of the Kistler team and love my Kistler rods. Kistler rods I team up with the Shimano Curados. A lot of people don't see these anymore. I'm old school. This is the only reel that I throw. I know that the reel inside and out. It's bulletproof. I throw 20-pound big game on most of my stuff, mono. But this reel, dollar for dollar, you cannot beat the wear and tear on these reels. That I've got hours and hours and hours on these reels. But great product, great tool, great combination. I like the Curados mixed with the Kistler rods. It's the best of both worlds. We live in Southwest Florida, and you got fresh water one side and salt water on the other.